Hey Aquarius, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of December. I wanted to say thank you for all of the views, the comments, the likes. I sure appreciate you guys. So let's see, today's supposed to be the day, right? For this, all of this stuff going on. I think it was actually earlier this morning. But let's see what these energies are going to bring today. Let's see what's in store for love for Aquarius. Okay, something is gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. Have faith. This could be a situation in which, we've got kind of the waxing, waning situation going on here with these moons. So I think instead of looking at something like it's completely hopeless, right? It's time to start manifesting what it is that you want. If it's money, for example, money flows to me effortlessly, and so it is. That's the manifestation. And then you get, your nose to the grindstone, right? Manifestation, action. So something is gaining momentum. Have faith in that. Look at that. And it's time to release negativity, right? Because when you're manifesting, you have to stay high vibrational. And high vibrational can mean a lot of things. It doesn't have to mean you're sitting there on a crystal throne with your white robes. No. It just means cutting out negative things in your day. For example, if you're feeling low energy, turn on some music. Get up and move around. Walk up and down the hall. Whatever. Clap. Watch a funny show. Whatever makes you feel happier. Whatever raises that energy. Protecting your energy also increases that by not allowing negativity in your space. By not saying yes to things that you should say no to, for example. So it's time to release negativity. Time to start manifesting. If you're stuck in a situation, it's time to find solutions. The universe is always bringing me opportunities to solve my problems. Things like that. So let's see what we got for you. Quit waiting for the other shoe to drop mentality, right? Well, I know this is going to screw up, so just waiting here for it. That's not co-creation, right? Also letting go of patterns and situations from the past that you're waiting to recreate themselves in the present. You're manifesting in issues from the past instead of closing those cycles out. So if that's for any of you out there, why, it's okay to believe in something, and it's okay to find solutions out of patterns that keep you stuck. So let's see what we got for love. It's all jimble jamble. Somebody needs to get their head clear and get grounded. Okay, I use these David Bowie Starman cards for you because I like this for Aquarius. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's heavy in their mind about changes, the what ifs. Well, what if this blows up in my face? Or what if this happens again? Well, what if it does? I mean, that's kind of the theory that you need to be about. Like, you can handle it, right? I mean, you've done it before. So what's the worst that can happen, so to speak, right? I've been down this road before. Do I want to continue going down this road, or do I want to see something different happen this time? So I'm not going to manifest in, what has already happened. It's okay to believe in something good, and it's okay to believe that something good is going to happen for you. That's what you focus on. Not waiting in this period of a stagnation about, well, they're just going to fuck me over too. We all go there, right? But let's think about what could work, right? Instead of what didn't work. Changes. You're waiting for changes. You're waiting for something to happen. And again, you need to focus on closing out a cycle and gaining stability, either with the lover that you're with or in your own life or whatever your situation is. This is about looking toward the good and feeding the good instead of feeding the bad. So, if that applies to y'all out there, let me know. Feed the good. Don't feed the bad, because bad is what you know. Part of this life and spiritual journey is breaking that templating that you've either been imprinted with or you've allowed yourself to take on in order to deal with disappointments in circumstances. So we're breaking that templating and that thought pattern and those cycles when we are feeding the good, right? The universe always has my back. I can handle this. I'm confident that no matter what, this is what I make it and I can handle it, right? So let's see what is in store for love. Let's get back to the love stuff, right? For Aquarius for December. Excuse me. Forward movement, definitely in some situation. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay. Oh, this one came out again. Forward momentum in a situation. Definitely. After a period of overcoming, after a period of getting in alignment, working toward a goal. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Your person also could be stuck in that mentality, right? Which sort of holds them back. They hold themselves back and they hold themselves back from you. This is talking about a deep knowing, using intuition to move this forward. Your person knows, I think, that you are the one for them. You are meant to be together. You are the couple that should be, right? But their problem is getting in alignment with situation. They have to get in alignment with the goal. What's the goal? What are the priorities? What's the goal? Getting in alignment with that. That's where I want to head. That's about feeding the good, right? So that's where your person is at. They are doing a little soul searching. So let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, you are all about trying to... Aquarius, you're letting go of the mentality of... Some of you may be coming out of a period of time in which you may have been depressed, or negative, or just out of the dumps, right? And you're kind of taking charge of the situation and you're getting stable, you're getting grounded. You're like, okay, let's do this thing. You've worked it out in your head a little bit and you're moving forward here with the Chariot. You're moving forward, but you're moving forward in stability. So regardless of the soul searching of this person, Aquarius, you are moving full steam ahead with your life, which is the place that you want to be at, right? So to me, it looks like you've decided to take charge of a situation. And you're saying, you know, regardless of where you're at, this is what I'm doing. This is my alignment. This is my goal set. This is where I want to go. Good job. All right, so let's see kind of what's going on with blockers for lovers, for your person. They're already in some sort of soul-searching mode. Yes. Trying to find some balance in this situation after a period of stagnation. It sounds like there's sort of a mirroring behavior and looking for a new opportunity. So what I see here is your person's in alignment with where they want to go. They are deciding to get out of this stagnation. They're looking for a new opportunity. They're looking for a new opportunity that brings them balance. This could be a part of their issue is their job. Their job could have been so crazy or so chaotic, or there's issue with a job that has kept them out of balance with themselves. Sometimes when, we get focused on grinding it all the time and there's no room left for anything else. So it's important to try to find that balance. If you have to rearrange schedule, if you have to, hire out something to be done in the home or, whatever. Got to find a balance. Your person is looking at finding balance. I think that they are starting to realize that, I'm the one keeping my own self stuck. I'm the one keeping my own self stuck because I'm expecting something bad to happen. I'm the one keeping myself stuck because I need to change my perspective on a situation. So it looks like your partner's coming around. But remember, you're of the mindset over here that, well, whether they do or don't, this is where I'm headed. And that's a place of empowerment. That's not out of fear, desperation, pettiness, anger, whatever. So let's see what's going on with your blockers. So it seems like there are a lot of factors affecting this love relationship, and that's part of the problem. Yeah, you're looking for stability, Aquarius. So part of the block is being able to speak what you see. This could come in the form of, hey, other person, why are we stalling out? Where are we headed? Why is there stagnation here? What are you afraid of? You want to say something to this person. But you kind of are a little bit trapped in your head. I think that there's issue here with speaking your truth. You could have a throat chakra that's being blocked. I also think, Aquarius, that some of you out there are very psychic and intuitive. I think that you've been clogged up, so to speak. Messages aren't coming in clear. Or there's a bunch of jumbledness with how things are usually received by you. Solution to that is to get unblocked from the throat up, right? Throat, third eye, crown. Also the root. So basically you're looking for stability. You want to speak out about wanting this to become a stable connection, but you're blocked. So I think you need to take some time, of course, to cleanse, to charge back up, whatever form of meditation that you want. It doesn't always mean that you're like this dude here, with that. I think that you have worked very hard to get in balance in your mind, but now you need some added help, right? So whatever you have to remove to become more clear again, that's what you do. So let's see what's going on between the two of you. Okay, there's a couple of things here. There's a desire for victory and moving forward in this situation, but it's not happening. There's no forward movement, right? And there's no forward movement because this person has stayed stagnated here out of fear. There's the desire to do that. There's a great deal of luck on your side, right? Committed relationship. But this Emperor and this Wheel are saying, you make things happen. Things don't just happen. So your intention and your manifestation, yes, but there has to be a co-creation behind that. You can't just sit here and be like, well, I wish I had $1 million. You have to work at it. If that's your goal, you've got to work at that goal. So basically this is saying on your side, Aquarius, you're saying, Things don't just fall out of the sky, okay? You've got to do something to gain that. You have to work. You have to stay high vibrational. You have to keep your eyes focused on the goal. This isn't just going to happen, is what you're saying. This relationship is not just going to move forward. We either choose to move it forward or we don't. And that's kind of where you are. And regardless of what your choices are, these are my choices and this is where I'm heading. Because I want to move forward. I want to become stable. I want commitment. I want financial stability. And your block is being able to convey that to your partner. And I think because the focus has been so much on the forward movement in some portion, and your person not being on the level that you are, and your person not being spiritually in tune with the high priestess here, that it's sort of stagnated you. Maybe you're taking on that person's energy and you need to release it, transmute it instead of absorb it. You're saying, yes, I want to move forward. The block is, though, we're not moving forward, and things just don't fall out of the sky. You know, we're either going to do it or we're not. And I think in a way you've given this person sort of, even if it's just in your mind because you're not speaking it to them, an ultimatum of sorts. And it's funny this is coming up. But, you know, when you give someone an ultimatum, you have to, number one, you're choosing yourself, okay? Number two, you have to be prepared to lose. You have to be prepared to move forward despite their choice. And so when you present it to someone that there's a choice here, we're either moving forward or we aren't, you have to be prepared to do what it is that you want to do, what you need to do. So you're saying, hey, things just don't fall out of the sky. This is where I'm going, regardless of what you're choosing. But I am not going to be in this stagnant energy with you any longer, because now that stagnant energy is starting to affect me. Okay. The desire is to move forward, make plans for the future. This could be a choice also for some of you about moving in together. This could be a choice about relocating together, and wanting that to move forward. Your person, though, is not letting go of something that needs to be removed. And they're of little faith right now. All right, so let's see how this person's feeling about you. So this is about changes and making decisions about changes. And these cards up here are saying, this is gaining momentum one way or another. Of course, you're going to have a solution. Have faith in the good. Feed the good. Have faith in the solution, because even if you don't move forward with this person, you are still moving forward, and that's the victory. This person is staying stagnated. It's time to release negativity because it's starting to affect you. So let's see how they feel about you. Okay. The Empress and the Emperor. So they feel like you're a couple. You're already committed, soul commitment, right? You're already committed. They want to release the stagnation. They're out of balance. Let's see, excuse me. Okay. Conversation about this coming in soon, about moving forward in the future, changes financially. Okay, so let me put all this together. They don't want to stagnate with you, but the communication is out of balance, and it's out of balance because, number one, you're not saying what you really feel, what you really think, and neither are they. They're not telling you that they're trying to get in alignment with that goal, that they want to move forward, but they're stagnated. And they're stagnated because they are afraid of being uncomfortable. They are afraid of not having balance. They're a person who needs that balance all the time. So this is sort of a leap of faith for them, right? A leap of faith, which they don't rely on. They're not relying on. They also feel like Money is an issue for the both of you. They do not want to be uncomfortable financially. They want this to be back in balance. You're taking control of a situation. You're ensuring that you're financially balanced. You're working on that. This is fear-based, right? The desire is to be with you. They already feel like you and them are a couple. You're a soulmates, whatever. But there isn't any fluid plan. There isn't any balance. And that could be why, Aquarius, you are moving forward with this fluid plan, with this balance to show them, hey, everything's going to be okay. You just kind of have to have a little faith here. And this is also speaking about a person's validation with money. Their money, they put a lot of stock in their identity in their bank account. They put a lot of stock in financial stability being the only stability. And I think you're here to show them that mental stability, spiritual stability, being able to roll with the punches when need be, being able to change gears when maybe the money's a little low, the hustle needs to be a little high. That's kind of what you're showing them. So they're teaching about balance, financial stability, things like that. You're teaching about stability that comes with the self and how powerful the self is when it comes to gaining that balance back. Hey, I can roll with the punches. I'm good at that. Aquarius can do that. Aquarius can think outside the box about more than what's just presented to them. And I'm not sure that they're used to seeing that. They may also, in previous relationships, have been the primary breadwinner, and they feel like they're carrying that role back over, and you're telling them that's not really what I need from you. I need connection from you. We need some forward movement here. This is becoming stagnant. Let's see what they're thinking. Okay. You're showing them how to live a new life. Wow. That's what they're thinking. Of course, they're wildly attracted to you. You show up as the Princess of Wands here, and they know that you're highly intuitive. They sense that. They know that you're a hard worker. They plan on putting the work in, okay? They want to put the work in. So the good news is they come through this, and they're trying to put the work in. But you're showing them a new way to be, something that they have not seen before, understood before. You're birthing a new way of being for them. That's very important to them. They hold that very dear. Let's see what their intentions are. You're showing them a new way to love, a new way to be. Transformation. I like it. Okay. Yes. The Starman, you come in and bringing all kinds of change and new life into a situation, and electricity and all kinds of things out here that are intangible to everyone else. That's what Aquarius is bringing to this person who desperately needs it in this hangman position here. They desperately need it. They've never seen anyone like you. They've never loved anyone like you. You bring them back to life. You give them a jolt of electricity that wakes them right up. They value this above everything else. They're hanging on to something that they feel is valid. They want that stability. They want that financial stability. They're hanging on to that. And that's the thing, the very thing. Not that they don't need to make money or whatever, okay? But they're hanging on to that validation, right? That very last thing that they need to let go of. Be gentle, Aquarius. Transformation is coming here with the Death card. Something's coming to a close, regardless, right? Don't be afraid to feed the good. Change is not always bad. It hurts a little bit sometimes. It's not always bad. And it doesn't mean you're breaking up. What this means is this person has to catch up. They have to learn to let go and see life in a new way. If they want to be new, they have to see things in a new way. They're still juggling with the weight of their obligations. They're still juggling with things. And that the thing also that they're juggling with is they don't want conflict in the situation. They don't want conflict. Okay, so conflict is not always bad. Conflict gets things out in the open. It provides opportunities for solutions. Conflict will bring transformation. It's not always a bad thing if handled appropriately. Starman's coming in and blowing their whole scene up. They've not met anyone like you before. Their intention is to follow through with that. They will transform. Give them some time to catch up. Their sacral chakra is also affected because I think of their stagnation creatively. Relationships, I don't think, have been largely fulfilling for them. And passion, I'm not seeing a lot that's been going on for them in that way. They're trying to overcome that. They've allowed themselves to become stagnant. So, their sacral chakra is also an issue. Let's see what they're going to do. Okay? Yep, they're going to be defensive. They're trying to hang on to something that they need to let go of. They don't want to be without you, but financial stability is very, very important to them. So they're going to kind of defend that. Just remember that. They want emotional fulfillment, but they're fearful of betrayal. Kind of like, if I take this step and I end up with egg on my face and I only have myself to blame. And why the hell are you over here talking crazy about let's do this and let's do that? And this didn't even work out. So just remember, they're not seeing the vision that you're seeing. And they are reliant on tangibility. They're reliant on, okay, I have to be able to see and touch the next step. I don't intuit it and know it's going to work out. I have to be able to see it. So they're worried that they're going to end up playing themselves by taking this leap of faith. Can you solve this problem? No. They have to solve it themselves. So it may be one step forward, two steps back. Let's see what they expect you to do. Oh, they're afraid you're going to betray them. They're afraid you're going to move on to something bigger. Because they feel like you are... Let me try to find the right phrase. I think they feel like you are less literal than they are, number one. They feel like you are able to roll with the punches. Like you can, you can switch gears and not, and make it okay. They don't feel like they can do that. They've got to stick with the program to be successful. That's what they think, right? They're afraid it's going to blow up in their face. They also are worried, Aquarius, that you're going to become bored with them. So maybe, whatever it is that you've got to do to take care of that foundation. Hang on a second. Okay, so also they feel like if they become vulnerable to you, then you have all the control. They feel like basically that if they do this, they make this move with you or they take this leap of faith with you in whatever way that applies, that you're going to leave them flat on their ass. And they also don't want to lose that because remember, You have propelled them forward to think of life in a different way. They've not had that before. So they're basically afraid they're going to lose you. If they do this, then, you know, what if they leave if I'm not making money? What if they leave if it takes me a minute to get my bearings? What if they leave if I can't operate like Aquarius operates? What if they leave me if I'm not operating the way they are? If I can't move like that? So they're basically afraid they're going to lose you, period. So they're always making decisions out of desperation and fear. That's why they stick to the program so much. Because they don't have to rely on themselves. They don't have to think about errors. And also they don't grow. They're not growing. So let's see what a final outcome can be. Basically, your partner is totally in love with you. You've changed their life, but they are deathly afraid that this is going to end. They are worried about conflict. They're worried about being off guard in a different place. Again, remember when I said they were worried that it might take them a little bit to get their bearings. They may not be able to, you know, operate off the cuff like you do, Aquarius. They may take them a while to gain stability because their idea of stability is A, B, C, D, E. They don't understand that maybe it can be A, D, F, X, come back to B. You know what I mean? So they don't have that capacity. So they're worried that there's going to be a great deal of conflict and fighting. And that they're going to be out of their element in moving forward with you, and you're going to drop them, find somebody else. And so that's their fear. You know, there's not a lot you can do about that. They want to celebrate being different. They want to celebrate being on the other side of something. Ace of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Queen and King of Pentacles. Emperor, Empress. King and Queen of Pentacles. Lots of support. Lots of emphasis not on what they can do for you, which I'm sure you're not anyway, but this person has been validated through their ability to generate funds. This person has been validated with their ability to maintain and create stability. I think it's majorly financial. They don't know who they are without money. So maybe take the focus off financial for a little while, maybe on a little life, maybe on a little, you know, happiness, right? There is going to be a new beginning. They are going to take that leap of faith with you. They are going to move with you. Remember in the beginning of the read, we talked about you were moving forward regardless. You were going in a direction regardless of what they were doing. They could sit there in that hole or they can come with you, whatever. But you can't sit there. You got to go forward. And this is kind of what they're saying here. New beginnings, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, you're up here making that happen. You're up here saying, I'm taking control of this situation. Here's where I want to go. And they're saying, you know what? I'm coming with you. Wait, I'm coming with you. Support, compassion. They have a lot of fear. Okay. All right. Yeah, they're holding back. They're holding back because they're afraid. It's totally afraid. They've got a lot of toxicity associated with change. But they're going to be bringing this in. They're going to be accepting this offer, Aquarius. They're going to be going in that direction with you. So let's kind of see, again, what their next move is going to be. It's kind of run on a little long, Aquarius. Sorry. Your person has a lot of fears and doubts. They are really not a reflection of you. They're fears and doubts within themselves because they've been conditioned to believe that change is bad. Okay? Change is bad, but they're ready to take off. They're thinking about this a little bit. You have compassion with them. Again, you've brought them back to life. You've made them brand new. They're confident. Their confidence is taking a hit a little bit. They've been made to believe that change is bad. And I think what you're bringing to them is saying, hey, you know what? I've been here and there, and I've overcome this in my life and that in my life. Yeah, they've had a karmic partner. There's been somebody here that's now going, that they felt trapped in. This person may have been the person who validated this idea of they're only good as good as their bank account is. They want desperately to learn and to grow and to balance. They fantasize about how things could be with you, how life could be with you down the road, or with making this change. So they're going to present you with a gift. You know, maybe they're a gift giver. They're going to present you with a token, but they want to talk. They want to connect about this situation. Listen to what they have to say. Let's see what they want to say to you. Oh, I'm used to being alone. People close to me tend to leave. People close to me I'm used to being alone even when I'm in a relationship, because the only thing I'm good for is a paycheck. And people close to me tend to leave when their needs aren't getting met. So basically, when the benefits run out, they find someone new to benefit from. Remember when we talked about that's their fear? That you would leave them to find someone else? It's because it's a repeated pattern in their life. I have trust issues. I've been let down, of course. So you're giving them the inspiration to feel like they could have love and have someone love them. Okay, they feel safer keeping their distance. The thought of feeling and being hurt frightens them. So if they've gone dark on you, that's coming to a close. Yay. All right, let's get some love cards on it. This is kind of run a little long. Okay, the Union of Hearts. This card came out. We're going to take it. The Union of Hearts, waiting room energies, the 10. That's what I call the waiting room energy. So you close out the bad cycle with the 9. You move into the 10 to decide, where are we going to go? Are you coming my way? Are you going with me? So this is where I'm going. I can't stay back here. The Union of Hearts. So the 10 is on its way to the 11. There's a connection of love that defies explanation. You know it already, Aquarius. This person doesn't. They know they love you. You've changed their life. You've made them look in a new perspective. However, they know that this connection between the two of you is something that they can't get past. They can't get around. They can't ignore till it leaves the room. And so they're trying to figure that out. They don't want to lose that. So if you're validated about, yes, is the tarot card reader telling you it's a serendipitous connection or whatever? Yes. The Union of Hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. So they're used to holding people down and not being held down. And Aquarius, I guess the question here is, I'm not talking about dysfunction and all kinds of weird bullshit, okay? I'm talking about normal everyday shit here. And if you're wondering about, why do you keep attracting the same shit? It's because you keep being in that shit. When you want something different, you have to go for something different. When you want new vibrational energy, you've got to get your vibration up. You've got to stop accepting behaviors from people that you always do. You got to stop allowing the same patterns in your life to repeat. You have to be the change, right? So if you're attracting crap, raise your vibration. Stop accepting crap. Okay? Anyway, rant over. I don't remember what I was saying, but anyway, Aquarius. They're used to holding people down financially and then getting left when the benefits run out or whatever the situation, right? Till somebody better comes along. I think that it's time maybe to look at showing them, that there are other ways of being. They're finding that out by being around you. You're acting as a conductor for them energetically. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find bliss. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Okay, good. That's a good one, because Aquarius, you need your space, right? You can't have a clinger. Love never claims. Love never claims, because that's conditional love, okay? It simply allows and gives. So, Aquarius, if you made heads or tails out of that scenario today, I'm proud of you. The point of the matter is that your person's afraid, but you can't live in fear. They overcome that fear. Wonderful. They have the desire to, but are they going to do it? They have to understand that their value is not based in monetary, what they can do for somebody. There's an unfinished symphony here that is supposed to move forward. Chop wood, carry water. You're going to be at a crossroads, Aquarius. You've got to choose the path that's best for Aquarius. You've got to choose the path that's best for Aquarius. Get grounded. It looks like you're trying to take control of the situation. You're trying to boss up. You're trying to move forward. Chop wood, carry water means grounding, mind clearing. When there's a choice, when you're feeling low vibrational, when you need clarity, chop wood, carry water. Simple tasks, okay, that get you through your day, get you through life, that keep you, Aquarius. You spend a lot of time up here, right? Chop wood, carry water brings you back down here a little bit for that boss up, for those moments of clarity. And we have the fates, and we have mending a situation. We have cleaning up a relationship that's supposed to be. So remember, you are the change. So I'll see you guys later.